Good afternoon, cruisers. This is Maria from the Cruise Experts. I am bringing you a brief video on how to use the Royal Caribbean application while on board. A month away from your cruise, you might be able to use these options: safety, health, boarding, and you might be able to start seeing dining as your cruise approach. And inside dining, you can also even see the menu. But this is sure right here in this line, you will find today is the final night. So this is what you're seeing, the final night. But you can also see tips per day. You touch on that and it gives you a couple of tips of what to do that day. For example, this one definitely is talking about the luggage. What to do with the luggage, if you want to carry it with you, if you want them to carry it with you. If you have a wheelchair, you have airline tickets, of course you're going to fly, make sure you have all your medications, your passport if you're flying, to a foreign country. Your onboard expense account is going to be settled. They're going to put it in your cabin. And if you provide a credit card, it's going to go in your credit card unless you go to that desk, get services, and you pay it off tonight. And you can pay it off in cash. You don't have to leave it in your credit card. And every day had different tips. When ashore, to the first day, when you start your cruise, the first thing you're going to see is your first day. Those are the tips for that day. And you're going to click on it and it tells you all the application, how to do reservations on board, guest safety breathing, safety, your stay room. Says it will be ready at 2 p.m. Yes, in our case, the next cruise will be starting from Seattle. And the passengers are getting on board. Yeah, they have to wait until 2 p.m. when the cabin is ready. In our case, it did not happen because there were no passengers prior to us. They were coming to Vancouver. So the ship really was sailing only with crew. So all the cabins were totally ready. That's one of the advantages when you do this kind of cruise, that you're starting the season. But that will be another video when I want to tell you why take this beginning of the season cruise and why not. But they were ready. So your luggage, if by 8 p.m. you have not received your luggage, then you really have to contact guest services, special dining packages, etc. So those are what is called the need to know. Now, here, Daily Planner is where you're going to see all the activities every day. And you can even see every future day if you want to. I can even go back now to the first day, remember what activities were there. Now, once we get off, this totally wipes out because the cruise is gone, it's done. I don't think they will stay there. I will check it out, but I don't think all these activities will be there because they're gone. Now, I do recommend something. Check the activities every day because they do adjust them and they do change. We had the experience that we were coming back in Juneau from the helicopter tour that we took, and we found out that it showed that one of the dining rooms only did first seating and only another dining room would do 2 sittings, but it was not true. Both dining rooms were open, but the late seating was at 7:45 instead of 8 o'clock. So it's something that you need to check constantly. They may change an activity. They may close a restaurant. During our cruise, we started with a restaurant open up on the deck on the area where all the adults are, and that restaurant then disappeared from our application. I think they closed it. I think that something happened there. Maybe they didn't have enough people to go there, so the Solarium Bistro was closed for the rest of the cruise. And I really like it because it was a small venue, less crowded, things like that, but we never had a reason. Also, for example, the North Star, I think it worked one day and then it didn't work at all. So anyone that purchased the North Star, they couldn't take the little tour that it is. Not a tour, it's really you get on this capsule and you go up. Well, it's broken. So I don't know if the next cruise is going to have that. But things change is the thing. Things change. They may change a different hour. They may cancel an activity. I mean, they show here singles, mingles all the whole week and nobody show up. What gives? Okay, so right now, we are in day 8. So once you open it and go to Daily Planner, it shows you what's happening now. because it's 2:36, so everything from 2 and on. Because the pass is done, so you cannot do anything for the past thing. But you want to do a reference of what's happening since in the morning, you can definitely go here. It tells you by hour what's going on, see? The very nice thing about this is you can filter it. You can filter, you can refresh here. You have to refresh frequently because, like I said, things change. So look, notice here, the first one, you can do by recommended. You can filter by activities. You can filter by entertainment, by the shops, by excursions, by the spa, or by fitness. Basically, activities is everything's going on around the ship. Entertainment is all the shows, there's people that are singing, bands are playing. The shops, it just shows you each shop and what are the hours they open. Today they will be open only until 10 o'clock. The excursions, I think the only excursions showing now is any excursion for Seattle because we will arrive in Seattle tomorrow. And some people are staying overnight in Seattle, so they still can take an after the cruise excursion. Also shows you the spa, what are the hours, services, and I think they also include the prices. And the fitness. The fitness is just the gym and the place where you can walk, the trail that they have for that. See right here, there was a detox seminar at 11. There was Chinese herbal remedies. Now there's 1 to 2:30 liquid facelift, and that's it. They don't have anything else planned for the spa because we are in the last day. So that's what happens. You can go back to the filter. See the shop, see? Very simple. It tells you even how many hours. So 6, 4, it means that this shop is going to be open from 6 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and that's it. For 4 hours, 6 to 10. Apologize for that. See? You can see it here you can even add it to your calendar. If you want to remind yourself to buy something, say 2 hours, then 6 p.m. 4 hours, bring your C-Pass. Remember, they settle all the accounts tonight, so that's why they don't close. They don't close later, because of that, So that's the shops. Then you go here, activities. So activities today, going on right now is Reyes-Ku by iFly. This experience it says 1 hour. It means that it's open 1 hour. Doesn't mean that it lasts 1 hour, but it lasts like 5 or less than 10 minutes. There are a lot of people that buy it, and if you wanted to reserve it, all you do is go here. And normally this will be available in another color, so you can reserve it. Also to book, link your cruise. But right now, it's not happening anymore. That's it. They have Dodgeball Flowrider. I have not seen anybody try the Flowrider because it's cold. Reyes-Ku again at 3 p.m. Bingo cards are being sold at 3 o'clock, and then at 4 o'clock will be the game. More Reyes-Ku. Scavenger Hunt at Schooner Bar, 4 p.m. for 30 minutes. I have not tried that, but these things are really fun. Friends of Bill W., the workshop. I think it's a group of people that have passed with certain experiences. They're in recovery, see? And to meet other members in recovery. You can add it to your calendar right there. See, it's blue when you can add it. And then there's a bingo at 4 p.m. Still the RIP code, and then LBGTQ, meet and mingle, yes. There are meetings every single day for the LGBTQ community to meet others, and it lasts around 30 minutes. They also have for singles and traveling solos. Quite honest, in this cruise, nothing happened. My son went several times because he's single and he's young, and he did not meet a single person. Nobody attended. But as the summer comes, that's going to change because there are going to be more and more of families of different ages, parents, grandparents, kids of all ages. So I think that may change. There isn't a meeting specifically for, young teens that are 18 to 20, unless you ask staff right at the beginning of the cruise to organize the meeting for that. If they see that there's a big group that can meet each other and mingle, then do that, because they're no longer eligible for the Adventure Ocean. They're too old now, but since they're not 21, they're not drinking either. But there's still plenty of activities to participate on board. I mean, my son participated yesterday in a really cool activities, men versus women, and he had a blast. So anyhow, this is how you look at the activities on a daily planner. See, solo travelers meet and mingle. Nobody shows up. Don't worry about it. Hopefully it will in the future. Volleyball, roller skating. at the Cplex. We yesterday did ping pong. We did the bumper car twice, which was really cool. That was an advantage of coming in this cruise because there were not many kids or teens, so the line was not bad. But we have to be there early making the line to do that. So my son did roller skating. I didn't because I'm not going to break a bone yet. And then here's another game show, higher or lower in Boleros. I guess they put you some kind of merchandise and you have to guess if it's lower or higher. And then there's the Liars Club. This sounds like really funny. The Liars Club is like, can you tell when someone is lying? And you can add it to the calendar. So it's scheduled. Normally, you go to the calendar, it's supposed to show your activities. For some reason, mine is not showing them. I don't know why. And my husband's is showing the activities, but that's where you're supposed to see any activity that you have scheduled, including your tours. Any excursion that you purchase on board Royal Caribbean, it will show there as well. If you add any of these activities, you can go back and cancel. If you see the activity, sometimes you touch the activity and it's there for several hours. You can select a later one. You can cancel the one you have. So you can know, okay, you know what? I am not ready to watch it today. I missed it. But maybe it's in another day, you know. This one is not going to show it right now. But yesterday it was Mike Pace, which is a comedian. And when you touch the application yesterday, it will show you that he's going to show he's going to do 2 seatings. And it was really cool. See, this is the one my son did. Battle of the Sexes, and he said the women won. So anyhow, you have Porter Studios. You see a bumper car. See, you look at bumper cars. Sometimes it shows you the right time because you don't have to do a reservation. You have to show up. So here we go. Adult soccer, portrait, afternoon trivia, etc. So sometimes that's what happens when there is a show. You can touch on the show and you can see if it's available at a later time. So you may not do it today, but you may do it tomorrow, or maybe today at 6 and then at 9:45, and you can pick one. So that's how you really arrange your daily planner. These activities mostly are shown up. Could be seen a day before or a week before in your application, but they change. So refresh frequently. Yes, refresh frequently and go again to your daily planner every day. But you also have, this is only the application. You also have the paper they give you every single day. Okay, it's not going down. Okay, here you go. If you touch it, you can also go by floor. You can see the safety breathing in here. You will see a couple seats no longer available because we're done. See, but tells you how to put the jacket. And then you actually, it was very, very easy. You actually go to your muster station and they even show you how to put the jacket. They mark you and you're done. Super, super easy. I love that. So this is it. The boarding, definitely you're going to see that already. If you're like a month or a week ago from your trip. And it will show you see the passes here. The C pass. And once you pass by the port, they will just ask you a couple of questions that have to do with your health. You will show them your negative COVID test and your documents, your passport. Sometimes if the application did not scan the passport, well, they will ask you for that again and they will take another picture of it. And when you're going to enter, they take your picture by your card and you are done. Super easy, this application. Really, really easy. It tells you the temperature right now is 46 degrees outside. So anyway, friends, if you have any questions, just let me know. Just let me know if you have any questions on the comments. And I'll let you know because we just experienced this application for the first time in this cruise because our previous one, they didn't have it like this. Super, super easy. So this is it. It's a calendar. There's nothing there. And then the information. This is the ship. See, if you want to see the maps, the deck deck by deck, you can see this. Like this is deck 5. And you can see all the places, even in your application. Now you won't get lost because everywhere near the elevators you get off, and right there's always a map, and there's also another screen that is like a map finder, and you can put where you're going, and it even tells you the direction and where to turn straight, turn left, right, or whatever it is. Really super cool. If I have time, I will do another recording for that one to explain how it works, but it's very easy. I mean, you won't get lost. Ovation of the Seas is really a good ship. It's not as big as Harmony of the Seas, Symphony of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas. So I am recording to you from cabin 12302 on Ovation of the Seas. We left Vancouver and we are running tomorrow to Seattle. Thank you for watching. Remember to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. I am at website is www.thecruisexp.com. That is spelled D as in David, CRUSEXP.com. And you can also email me. You'll find my email on the link below. Ask me any questions, text me, find me, give me the chance of booking your next cruise. And I am the expert, Maria from the Cruise Experts. Thank you for watching.